Hey, Nancy, give me some allowance. Oh no, not again. I just gave you an allowance the other day. I know, but it's gone, so I'm asking you to give it to me more. No, I can't give you any more. Just hold off on the allowance. Why? You and Daniel both have jobs. You can afford it. Yes, we work together, but since you moved into our house without even asking us, our food and utility bills have gone up, and we're short on money. I know you're just saying that, but you've got money hidden away. I'm not hiding anything. If you want an allowance, at least help out around the house. Don't just skip class every day and do nothing but play. Why don't you actually go to your classes? Didn't you have to repeat your third year of college? It's fine. I have to play while I still can. I won't be able to play when I grow up. But that doesn't mean you have to repeat a grade to be able to play. You probably ran away from our parents' house because Mom and Dad were upset that you had to repeat a grade. Shut up! You don't know how I feel. Of course not. But if you're going to skip class when our parents are paying for your school and you don't want to study that badly, why don't you go and work and earn money? Why are you telling me what to do? I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just giving you options. I don't want to go out and work yet. I also don't want to be pushed around like you. What? What do you mean? I was told that you graduated from high school and that the company you work for now is a small business. That's true, but so what? Don't you realize how bad that is? There's nothing wrong with it. A high school graduate doesn't get paid enough to survive on his own. That's why you got Daniel. That's not why I married Daniel. You're lying. A high school graduate from a small company must have financial problems. Just looking at your title, I can tell you're a loser. I don't want to be told that by someone who's had to repeat a grade in college. Unlike you, I have a future. Unlike the past, it's a matter of course to go to college now. People with a high school diploma are being excluded from society. That's not true. There are a lot of people with only a high school diploma with jobs. They are the survivors of the old days. From now on, college graduates will make up the majority of the population, and there will be no place for high school graduates to work. Oh, I see. Don't worry, at least it's not like that at my company. That's right, only high school graduates want to work at small companies. On the other hand, people who went to college don't want to work for small companies, and small companies with incompetent people like you are going to be crushed by big companies with college graduates like me in the future. You haven't even graduated from college yet. How can you say that? I don't even know if you can get a job under the current circumstances. I'm really pissed off. Then let's do this. If I get a job at a big company, you have to divorce Daniel and move out. Got it? Excuse me? Why should I divorce Daniel and move out? Because you've picked a fight with me. I think you know that my brother loves me very much. I guess that's why he's the way he is. But between you and me, he'll never listen to me. I'm going to let you be my witness in this game. I didn't say anything about a game. Just promise me. If I get a job at a big company, you'll admit defeat. And you'll give up your relationship with my brother. And that you'll never step foot in this house again. That's a promise. That's a little too selfish. You're not doing me any favors. You're an adult, but you're not at all open-minded. Well, a high school graduate isn't a full-fledged member of society. Of course you don't understand this. Why aren't high school graduates full-fledged members of society? So, if you can't get a job at a big company, what are you going to do? That's not going to happen. But if it does, I'll think about it. Isn't that unfair? I'm taking a risk. That means you have to take some risks too. Fine then, I'll listen to what you want then. I'm not saying I'm going to do it. But if you don't get the job, you're not going to rely on us anymore. You're on your own. Frankly, I can't take care of you forever. How can you say that to your sister-in-law? You're my sister-in-law, but you only care about yourself. You aren't grateful for anything I do for you. I've given you an allowance and even made you meals, but you don't appreciate any of it. You're my older sister-in-law. You're supposed to take care of me. Don't you high school graduates understand that? Stop making fun of people based on their education. If you keep acting that way after you go out in the real world, you'll be hated by your peers. I don't care if high school graduates don't like me. I'm going to get you divorced. Just you watch. My name is Nancy. I work for a small business and I'm a homemaker. Emma is my husband's sister who is currently a college student who skips classes. She doesn't want to help with the housework and asks for allowance all the time. She demanded that I divorce my husband and move out if she could find a job, but it turned out to be an unexpected outcome for her. A few months later. Hey, you remember that promise you made to me, don't you? What, the one about getting a job? That's right! You're seriously going to end up divorcing my brother. How can you say that? Because I just had my last interview with a big company. I find that hard to believe. I'm telling you, you and my brother are getting divorced. What did you say about your education? That I'm an expected college graduate, of course. You said you were an expected high school graduate when you were looking for a job too, right? I'm too embarrassed to say that. Well, you still think you're in college? Of course I am. What are you talking about? You're really panicking because you and my brother are getting divorced, aren't you? That's what happens when you underestimate me. No, I'm not panicking at all. I think it's you who should be panicking. Why's that? My life is about to be decided. I'm glad I went to college. If I graduated from high school, I wouldn't be able to survive. You should be thankful to your parents for paying for your education up to this point. Listen, you're completely beneath me now, so don't you dare talk to me like that. I'm about to graduate from college and go to work for a big company. No, it's impossible for you to graduate from college now. Huh? It's not impossible at all. I knew you didn't know this. You're already a college dropout. Huh? Don't mess with me. Is that how badly you don't have to lose to me? I went to your parents' house last week to run some errands, and your parents told me about it. What did they tell you? They told me that you were skipping school so much that they stopped paying your tuition this school year. So your university automatically expelled you, and now you're a college dropout. No way! It can't be! Emma, you didn't go to school at all, so your parents tried to get in touch with you to make sure you were okay. However, it seems like you blocked their number since you moved into my house. I just checked with the university, and they're seriously expelling me. Well, you have to pay tuition to stay in school. Your parents were getting tired of paying for your tuition fees when you don't even take school seriously. Well, it's understandable if they think that way after wasting 3 years of their lives paying for school. What should I do? Their interviewer kept asking me if I was really expecting to graduate college. Well, that would be a lie, so you better tell them the truth. There's no way I can tell them I was expelled from college after all this time. If I pay my tuition now, will they let me back in as a student? I didn't go to college, so I don't know about that. But I'm sure you don't have that kind of money before, and I'm sure your parents won't pay for it again. Now, you are an unemployed high school graduate. That really sucks. There's a huge job market for that company I'm interviewing for. I got to the last round of interviews, so how could I let this happen? It's all your fault, isn't it? If you had been diligent, you would have graduated from college by now. God must have been looking at that too. Oh no! I was supposed to be on an elite path from now on. Later on. After that, Emma had her final interview with the company, and they found out that Emma had been expelled from her university. Furthermore, Emma was taken back from our home by my father-in-law, and now she's helping out at her family's restaurant. They are making her work in order to pay back the tuition they had been paying. She is forced to work without allowance for the time being. My husband has been told by her parents not to bother Emma, so she doesn't even come to our house anymore. Finally, our nuisance is gone.